Thank you for tuning back into WDRB Media, the voice of the community, always bringing you double the information and inspiration. You're listening to Model Mentor on Location, and I am your host, Rachel Loren. I have a full show for you today, so I'm not going to hold you up. I just want to shout out my sponsors so we can get right into it. So shout out to Reggie Dokes, who's responsible for the music in the background. If you want his music for your project, then you can go to reggieDokes.bandcamp.com. I also want to thank iHeartRadio, Apple Music, TuneIn, and Streema. So I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Let's get into these interviews. Thank you for tuning back into Model Mentor on Location. I am your host, Rachel Loren. I'm on location in Charlotte, North Carolina today, and I have a very special guest with me today who is also the founder of the event on November 12th, the Breakfast and a Movie event that I will be at. Who do I have with me?
Kelly Turner.
Miss Kelly Turner, I am so excited to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Awesome, so great. So can you tell us about the C.H.A.I.N Fund?
The C.H.A.I.N Fund is a nonprofit organization that was established in 2002. It was birthed out of my own cancer journey. I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in July of 2001.
Oh, wow.
And so out of that, the treatment that I received, the support that I received, the financial support that I received was what caused me to pay it forward and do what was done for me for other people. And that was fundraising.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's amazing for you to be able to find that within yourself to say, you know what, let me get past myself and actually be able to see all these other people that are in need. So what does the C.H.A.I.N Fund do for other cancer patients?
Well, the C.H.A.I.N Fund, the name of it is an acronym. It stands for Compassionate Hands Assisting Interim Needs. And what we do is the money that we're raising, of course, outside of the expenses of fundraising, because it is expensive, we're able to send payments to the service providers, mortgage companies, landlords, utility companies, and things like that, prescription co-pays and doctor co-pays.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's amazing, because I see even people without cancer, I see them having such a hard time trying to decide whether between we're going to pay these bills or we're going to get some medication. So I just think that touches my heart, because I'm a caregiver, so I love to see people being able to, be taken care of. So when you were going through your cancer journey, were there any type of programs like this going on, or is this why you created the C.H.A.I.N Fund?
It's why I created it. Actually, it wasn't my first thought, because I was really in the throes of cancer treatment. I was going through chemo at the time, and the different people that I was around in the treatment rooms, the conversations you hear that, they were losing this, they were losing that, they can't pay this, they can't pay that. And the reason behind all of that is not only were they dealing with the cancer experience or the cancer diagnosis, they were also not able to work. And because they weren't able to work, it's like, okay, who does this? Who picks up this?
Yep.
So in my times of feeling better, which is usually close to being able to go, close to getting back to treatment or having another chemotherapy treatment, I would do some research and try to find resources for other people. When I got back to the treatment center, I can, share the information. But I wasn't able to find anything. There were a few that came up in different states, but the website was indicative that they were not really operating, currently, and there was no, number or anything that I can reach out to anybody, no response from an email or anything like that. And after, a couple of months of doing that, I just decided, let me do what people have done for me, and that is to fundraise. So that's where it all started.
No, I think that's amazing. So was Breakfast and a Movie your first fundraising with the C.H.A.I.N Fund, or how did the fundraising begin with the C.H.A.I.N Fund?
So the fundraising began with the C.H.A.I.N Fund. There was a motorcycle ride that was done for me.
Oh, cool.
My co-workers from the police department, a lot of them ride motorcycles, and they did a motorcycle ride. Out of that, that was one of the first events that I did, pattering after what was done for me, was the motorcycle ride. And then I saw I think it was a commercial or something online or something about Oprah doing a hat brunch. And you know, she honored you know, all of the women, the women of legacy. So that was an idea. I was like, wow, that would be kind of cool to do a hat brunch. So that was the second event that I did. We did walks, we did black ties, we've done like mystery dinner galas and things like that.
I like that.
Yeah, and so the Breakfast in a Movie didn't come about. We started in 2002. The Breakfast in a Movie didn't come about until 2005. And it was out of a conversation I had with someone. We were brainstorming about other ways to raise money. And the woman that I was talking with, she said, well, why don't you do a Breakfast in a Movie? I attended something, you know, some time ago, not sure how they did it, but, you know, maybe something to look into. So the next day I did some research and called the corporate office of a theater in Connecticut at the time. And they was telling me that, you know, 5 days, it would have to be 5 days after the movie came out in order to do a dinner and a movie. And I'm thinking, well, by the time, you know, 5 days had passed, everybody would have seen the movie who was going to see it on opening weekend, right? So who would come 5 days later? So I was thinking, she said, well, the only thing I can do now is to give you the theater on Saturday morning. And that's where Breakfast in a Movie came from.
Oh, great. So this will be the first Breakfast in a Movie?
No, Breakfast in a Movie has started in 2005.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. I'm my mind's going. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I do understand. But yeah, we've been doing this for quite some time, since 2005. We started with Tyler Perry's movies. Okay. And that was basically the only movies that we showed was the movies that he was doing. And so every year that he did a movie, we were on track to do a Breakfast in a Movie. And then as it started to expand, more and more people started to come. More facilitators wanted to do it in a different city, a different state. And so we started expanding from there. And with that expansion, we started testing and using other movies that were coming out. T.D. Jakes had a few movies that were coming out. You know, different ones that were kind of hot at the time. So we were able to, you know, utilize that and ride off the momentum of that movie, which is why, you know, basically we don't dictate the date. We don't even choose a date. The date is chosen by the movie release date.
That's a true test of faith right there. Like, you know, we don't even know when this next one is coming.
Don't even know.
But the Holy Spirit knows when something's going to drop for it to be able to be for your good and His glory. So I think that's amazing.
Yes.
So you were saying different cities and other people picking this up. How many states does this go across?
So we're only in Charlotte this time, but we have operated in 4 cities in Connecticut. Awesome. We've done Georgia in 2 different locations in Georgia. We've done Maryland. We've done Massachusetts, and I believe that's not South Carolina. Yeah, so North Carolina, Maryland, Massachusetts, and Connecticut in several locations.
Oh, so you're from the East Coast to the Midwest. So look at you. Okay, so y'all are, before you know it, you're gonna be across the whole country. Watch.
Well, we're expecting that.
Yeah, see, I know that's right. Okay, so you're gonna have to make sure that you are following her. We're gonna get her information. Make sure you go to the Model Mentor by Model Mentor by Rachel Loren YouTube channel, so you can make sure that you are getting all her information on the C.H.A.I.N Fund and how hopefully you can be helping get this across the city. Because is that what you're looking for? More people to bring this on and go in with you?
Absolutely. Always looking for collaboration, always looking for people who, you know, have a heart to serve and have a heart to give, you know, because that's what's needed. You know, we can't do this without people's generosity. We can't do this without people's support, and we can't do this without people helping and participating themselves or people that they know to help us get this done.
Right. So we're going to continue talking, but I want to go ahead and get your information now, and then we're going to get it again at the end so people tuning in and out can get your information. So how can people either donate or be a part of the C.H.A.I.N Fund and the different the different what?
Events.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
The different events.
So one of the things that they can do is go to our website. It's actually tcfundinc.com. I'm sorry, .org.
Okay.
We actually have both of them, but tcfundinc.org.
Okay.
That's our website, and there you're able to kind of click, and if you wanted to give, you can donate on that link as well.
Awesome. Okay, so make sure that you are going to the YouTube channel so you can see the website at the bottom of the screen. So you can go and donate and be a part of this wonderful event and the charity that is going to help so many people. Now, this is for men and women, or is this just for women at the time?
No, it's actually for all cancers, people who are having a tough time. And, sometimes everybody is different. So cancer treatment doesn't, affect everybody the same. Some people have a harder time than others. And some people can still go to work even though they're going through treatment. It just depends on the person. And so it's not gender specific. It's cancer related, and people are having a hard time with other types of illnesses as well.
Yeah. I love that. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and we're going to listen to some music, and we will be right back with Model Mentor on location. Hey everyone, it's your Model Mentor here. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that I will be on location at the Breakfast and a Movie watching Wakanda Forever, November 12th in Charlotte, North Carolina at the AMC Theater, North Lake 14. This is hosted by Kelly Turner. She is the founder and president of the C.H.A.I.N Fund. They are helping cancer patients with their financial needs while they are going through their chemo and radiation treatments. So make sure that you get your tickets so you can help be a part of this amazing cause. You can go to ticketor.com/breakfastandamovie, and then when you go there, you can also, I believe, find the link to be able to get the tickets for their inaugural ball, which is also the Wakanda Forever theme. So make sure you get your tickets, and I'll see you on location. And you're listening to Model Mentor on Location. Welcome back to Model Mentor on Location. I am with Miss Kelly Turner, the owner and founder of the C.H.A.I.N Fund. And so we are going to be at the AMC Theater
In North Lake.
In North Lake. That's number 14?
It's actually 14 theaters.
Oh,
there. So it's AMC North Lake 14.
Gotcha. Y'all heard that. Okay, November 12th in Charlotte. So we are going to be watching Wakanda Forever. So I know you were saying that you were going off of the new movies that are coming out right now, but how awesome is it to be able to connect the C.H.A.I.N Fund with Wakanda Forever?
It's awesome. It's actually a very exciting time because everybody's looking forward to seeing this movie. Everybody wants to know how it's going to be done, how it's going to reflect Chad Bosman. And so this time frame is just very, very exciting. Everybody wants to do their part. They want to either, honor him, they want to honor his memory, they want to attend, they want this weekend to be big, because this movie, when it came out the first time, it was huge for us as a people. It was really, really huge. And so to be able to do a breakfast in a movie with this movie is awesome, because we weren't able to mobilize fast enough for the last one. So we didn't do the first one. So this is our first time doing Black Panther Wakanda Forever with the C.H.A.I.N Fund's breakfast in a movie.
Oh, awesome. I'm excited to see it. So, and I did see the first one. I got to see it in the theaters too. So I'm really excited to be able to go see the second one. So can you lay out how a breakfast in a movie goes, because we will be there breakfast time, okay?
7 a.m.
That's right.
Doors open at 7 o'clock. And so we have some entertainment. We have a DJ. It's actually going to be a breakfast party, sort of, kind of. And so at 7 o'clock, the people come in, they get their tickets checked in and all of that type of stuff. They can either go straight to the buffet and get their food. They can go sit down in the theater and eat their food. We have an array of vendors that's going to be there, so you can get your shopping on. There's a lot of information. There's a 360 photo booth there. You're going to be there.
Hey.
And so it's just going to be a really fun, exciting, warm atmosphere, loving atmosphere, supportive atmosphere. And so we're just really anticipating everybody coming with their African garb on, their African attire. I see and I love these colors. It's just amazing. I actually started to wear something today, but I was like, no.
I'm like, we're gonna be Wakanda forever today. I got the braids.
Yes, you got the braids, you got the earrings. Yes. And so we're looking for people to, actually we're encouraging people. It's not necessary if you don't want to, but we're encouraging people. But we're encouraging people to come with their African attire so that we can really get into the spirit of this movie and just kind of play our part in it. It's going to be awesome. We have some little things that we are hoping to go viral that we're going to do. I can't tell you that right now. You gotta come and get that.
Tune in. Make sure you're there and tune in and be following all their platforms so you can help it go viral.
Yes. And so that is the Breakfast in the Movie. 9 o'clock we settle in. The theater, most of the time we're between the theaters, outside in the lobby. It really depends on where people feel comfortable. But at 9 o'clock the movie starts, and I hear that this movie is 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
So it's going to be quite a long one.
Yeah.
But I believe it's going to.
We will have. So we can also have our food during the movie as well, or does it have? We can have the food throughout the time?
The breakfast, you can eat if that's what you want to do, if you have something else or you want to hold on to your food. But for the most part, the breakfast is served at 7. Okay. We start breaking down the buffet station around 8:30 because we have to prepare for not only the movie starting in the 2 theaters that we're utilizing, but we also have to make sure that the lobby is clear of our stuff, because they're opening for the public shortly after 10:30, somewhere around there.
Okay. So you hear that. So still go to the theater. Even if you're not there with us, still make sure that you are a patron of that theater because they're being so kind to us. So we're going to have that information up of where you can go for the theater as well.
Yes.
So again, how can they follow the C.H.A.I.N Fund? Because I know you're on social media because I see you liking my stuff. Yay!
Yes.
So how can they follow you on social media and how can they donate?
Well, I have my own my personal page, which you'll see a lot of the things that I do with the C.H.A.I.N Fund on that, which is Kelly N. Turner on Facebook. But we also have the C.H.A.I.N Fund Inc. I believe it's the C.H.A.I.N Fund Inc.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure we have it up there on the YouTube channel so they'll be able to get it.
Yeah, so we have that, and then we're also on IG as well, the C.H.A.I.N Fund Inc.
Okay, great. And how can they donate?
They can donate through PayPal utilizing our email, which is tcfundinc@gmail.com. You can do that on PayPal. If you want to make just a straight donation, we do have a Give Lively link as well. That's on the website. Okay. They can contribute on the website by hitting the donation button there. They can purchase tickets at Ticketor. That's TICKETOR.com/breakfast and a movie, and is spelled out ANDA movie. So it's Ticketor.com/breakfast and a movie.
Okay, great. We're going to have that up. So Model Mentor by Rachel Loren YouTube channel, so you can get all this information and you can see this gorgeous woman who I've been talking to. So thank you so much for tuning in with us, and we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning back into Model Mentor on Location. I'm your host, Rachel Loren. I have a very special guest with me today from when we were in New York City for Fashion Week with High Tech Moda. And who do I have with me?
Suzanne Hill from Fort Worth, Texas.
All right, Texas in the house. So, Miss Suzanne, can you please tell us about yourself?
Yeah, so Currently, I'm Suzanne Hill. I am 49, and yes, walking runways in New York City, and actually in Texas. I did a recent Fort Worth Fashion Week not too long ago. But I full-time, I am in education. I will be retiring in 2 years. I'm a mom of 5, mostly grown kiddos. I am down to 1 in our home. He is a senior in high school and will be heading off to college in the fall. So exciting times for us.
That's awesome.
I'm married, by the way. I am married. I'm very happily married. So a shout out to my husband, who is super supportive in everything that I do. I can't forget about him.
Yes, we cannot forget the hubby. So can you tell us how you ended up on High-Tech MODA's stage?
Yes. So, looking, I've always wanted to do a New York Fashion Week. And a year ago, September of 2021, when Fashion Week started back up again, I was able to go and just be just be out in the crowd watching. And so one of the shows that I was actually able to get a ticket for was one of High-Tech MODA's shows. And noticed that they had applications for models and designers and whatnot. And so for the February show, I had applied in and around December and was selected as one of the runway models and flew in. And my first show that I got to walk was February of 2022. And so I walked for STL Designs at that time, and was also in a model competition, and was actually, because I won in my age category, I was invited back for September of 2022. Just recently got to walk for Bell Black Couture, which was amazing. And so there we are. And here I am. And I was another winner of an amazing prize, and I'm able to come back in February again to walk at another Fashion Week. And this radio interview was another thing that I won. So I'm very honored and excited.
Well, awesome, and congratulations, because I do remember you winning back in February. And so congratulations double time, because you just won, like you said, this past September. What's the title that you won?
So this time it was International MODA Model. And there were a couple of us selected that were invited back, and yeah, it was truly a shock and an honor, and very, very exciting.
No, congratulations, international. That's incredible. So, with winning this international title, what would you like to use that to help in your model career?
So, I've done a little bit of modeling, mostly when I was younger. Always wanted to, just, through college and work and a career in education. I never continued to pursue that. And then, thinking about the future and me retiring and getting to do accomplish goals at my age now, and being able to travel, and now that I have more time because I have older children, it's way easier to get away. I want to keep doing it. I think you learn so many lessons, most of all, meeting so many people of different ages and cultures and backgrounds. And it's been truly amazing. I have friends now, I can say, really all over the United States, definitely, and some, over the pond. But it's just exciting. It's just more of a goal accomplished, like a big, huge bucket list check mark that I have been able to do for myself. And, you know, I have super supportive husband and children, and they're so excited to see a mom that works really hard, but is also, you know, doing things that she's only dreamed of. Yeah. And I continue to pursue, and I never stop, and you know, just doing what I want to do.
Yeah, no, that's incredible.
And I want to continue that.
Yeah.
And hopefully someday, you know, make it, whether it's helping high-tech MODA in a different way, you know, behind the scenes. I kind of got a little taste of that in September, doing some backstage things and helping out, which was awesome. I definitely want to go to Paris. I want to make that one of my goals. Yeah. You know, hopefully maybe even get to walk in Paris. But yeah, I just continue to do this because it's not only fun, and exciting. It's just, you meet so many different people from all over.
Right, yes. And I have to tell you, thank you so much, because I remember your help in September. September, we had over 1,000 models. We had about 73 designers, and we did 18 shows in 3 days. So all I can say is thank you, because you were a tremendous help in New York. So I hope I look forward to seeing you in February when I can put you to work again.
Yes, absolutely. I'm willing to. And another thing, you know, one of the questions that were asked when I was in the model competition was, you know, why do you want to be a MODA model, or, you know, what's the best thing about being a MODA model? And basically, you can achieve anything at any age. I mean, here I am, you know, there are little bitties. There were little bitties walking, precious little kiddos walking. And then, you know, models of all ages, teenagers, you know, young girls just getting started. And here, what's amazing is seeing women of my age, all shapes and sizes, and colors from all over coming together. I mean, I met people from Australia, people from just everywhere, and we're there. And it's incredible. And you can really do anything at any age. You just have to pursue it.
That's right. That is right. Music to my ears. So now, how can everyone follow you?
Yes. Like, what do you mean? Like on social media?
Yes, on social media.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I have a good little Instagram account. It's pretty easy, at Suzr Hill, Hill, and you can see some of my family and my personal life onto some of my runway, my New York experiences and runway pictures are on there. And yeah, I'm on Facebook as well. I don't check my Facebook as much, but I am heavily on Instagram. I'm trying out some TikToks too. I like to do reels and TikToks, but I don't always have time to do those.
Right. Yeah. So okay, so you heard that. So it's Suz, Suzr Hill, Hill on Instagram. Make sure you are following her. Make sure you are booking her, because she is a gorgeous, fabulous model. And make sure you're going to the YouTube channel Model Mentor by Rachel Loren, so you can see some photos and videos of our International MODA winner. So I want to thank you for tuning back into Model Mentor on Location. You're listening to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and we'll be right back. I want to thank you for tuning back in to Model Mentor on Location. I hope you enjoyed the different interviews that you got to hear today. Miss Kelly Turner, the owner of the C.H.A.I.N Fund, and Miss Suzanne Hill, the International MODA Model winner. I want to thank again Reggie Dokes for the music that you've heard in the background. I would like to thank iHeartRadio, Apple Music, TuneIn, and Streema. Make sure that you are following me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Model Mentor by Rachel Loren. Until next time, be blessed, and I'll see you soon.